connection that we have is our only connection and relation to our soul. It comes to us for that connection. It's not a bad thing. If you put your foot in fire and it burns, the hurt is not to torture you. The hurt is for you to take your foot out, not to put it in the fire. If you have that emotion, it's for you to react based on it, not to negate it and cover it.
What is negate?
Slow.
To accept, to surrender.
You're still not getting it.
No, I'm not. Because, no.
There is, when you say accept, what you accept? Something negative already. There's no acceptance if you haven't judged it to be not good. It's not about good or bad. It's a signal. It's a form of communication. You can use it, or you can try to fight it and not feel it for the rest of your life because you don't want nothing to communicate to you.
I'm not getting it at all.
I know you don't.
I understand it mentally, but not really.
Because you try to understand it you're not hearing what I'm telling you. You try to understand in a window that you understand, and that window doesn't allow to hear what I'm telling you.
I'm trying to imagine myself getting up in the morning.
You do it through your own exactly.
Having a hot flash.
You're
old.
looking at that energy through something negative, or you're not. You're looking at a negative lens, and whatever I say, you bring that negativity to it. And then when I say it's not negative, you say you want to accept that negativity, it's okay. But there's nothing negative in it.
So sadness is not negative?
No.
There's also
Plus and minus. No,
There is nothing negative or positive.
I cannot feel sadness. Long time now.
I cannot feel much of a sadness either.
I forget how I feel. I forget.
And I don't
how
feel
to
happiness either, actually.
I don't know how
I
to
have
feel.
excitement, but I don't have happiness. I have nothing to be happy about. And I don't care. I get excited and I get energetic about things. I don't get sad about anything. I get angry. Yes.
That's okay.
Why?
Me too. Me too.
Why you get angry and sad?
There is
Because of facts.
different way of looking at things. But I'm not upset that, you see, I told you every emotion is a form of connection.
Yes.
Okay.
The window open.
The anger, actually long ago, and you look at a lot of people who are connected and are preaching, they're so angry. If you look at all those preachers, but what is anger? First of all, is it relating to certain emotion and come with frustration of trying to funnel so much energy, but it's not going through the speed that you want. You just try to push it out.
I love to be angry.
Me too. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I am. There's
But
nothing wrong with
why?
anger.
Why?
Because
Why?
anger, what you call anger,
Yes.
it comes with precision of funneling energy.
It also comes
Again?
with pride.
Again? Say it
It
again.
comes with what?
Pride and anger are brother and sister.
Well, a very pride person can get angry easily, but doesn't mean that anger comes from pride. Because, you see, it's like something could be every walnut is round, but not every round thing is a walnut. You see?
What is walnut? It goes.
כל ההורים שחורים, אבל לא כל שחור הוא אורן.
You see, so pride people have a lot of anger, but not anger come from pride.
Okay.
But there's two types of anger. There is some you act angry and you're angry and people judge you as angry and whatever. And you're judged as angry, but doesn't mean that you're really angry. All it means you're very precise. The Because
That's so beautiful.
when I become so precise like this, you think I'm angry, but I'm not. It's so much energy come to passion that it looks like anger, but I'm not.
Wow, this
אני
is
אזכיר
so
לך את זה.
אני אזכיר לך את זה.
אין בעיה.
Wow, this is so amazing to define a word that in the mind of, I think, most people in the world, it is defined as negative, and now you bring this definition without any, not negative, not positive, just as it is.
And when I did that, it puts my body through what we call, through a rush that when you become angry, you go through the same rush too, by the way.
And the second one?
Well, I'm saying, when you become angry, you also get what I did. So both, when you are angry, you become precise, and when you become precise, people judge you, and you judge yourself as being angry.
And not having compassion.
Wow.
It also boils the blood.
When I become angry, I see things just so sharp, so clear. Before I was letting it be,
Exactly.
sleeping, I become angry. It's no bullshitting, it's straight. It's why I like it, because I checked it how it works, anger.
I have to
It's
be
an
angry a little bit.
It's an infusion of adrenaline. And
Now,
adrenaline, it's pure light.
Now I can allow the angry to go
And
out.
this light is information. Life is consciousness. So anger brings higher consciousness for me.
Anger brings a precision and flux of energy and so much attention and intention to something. What is opposite angry?
I thought
Love.
compassion.
Loving.
Serenity.
No, but the thing is, you can't be angry and loving.
Well, can you really?
course.
I am so loving with my children when I'm angry.
Of course, we as parents, we know that. We
The
can.
first thing you know with your
Of
children.
course.
As more love you have, more angry you get to them. It has no relation. But there's certain energetic connection. There's certain energy that we connect to. And then the rest is a mental interpretation. There's no energy of serenity. There's no energy of happiness. It's exactly like happiness. There's an energy of sadness. And when we don't feel that energy, when we are not around that energy, we assume we are happy. When there's an energy of anger, an energy of whatever, when you're not that, we assume we are serene or in peace. So these are all interpretation of mind. And each person, to have that interpretation, have different conditioning. Some people, they need a little bit to be happy. Some people, they get everything, they're still not happy. So none of them has a reality of existing within us. The only reality that we have is the experience that we have to be feeling or relating to these states by the conditioning that we have had through societies and upbringing. For a boy who has nothing, all it takes happiness is nothing. For a boy who has everything,
Nothing is enough.
nothing is enough. Exactly. So, how you want to be one or the other? Bottom line is, you are what you need to be. If anger is how you connect to your soul and to what you need to do, to the power and energy surge that goes through you, it's what you deal with. If sadness is what it is, it's what it is. If guilt what it is what you do with. You cannot eliminate it, because if you want to eliminate it, that means you don't want to shoot the messenger.
But you want to go to this nodal point. Why? To eliminate them, no?
No. I'm going there to ignore them.
Why?
Because it doesn't matter. Everything is an interpretation. It's not that I want to be in a nodal form. I feel the direction of my life and where I'm going getting me there. And through that, is a joy to get there, because as closer I get there, as easier everything becomes.
So there's nothing we can really do, maybe understand. But
I think the only thing is just when
To allow.
when the only thing is having non-interpreted experience.
Again, what is
Non-interpreted experiences. On a belief system, what you say, it helps you not to have it and allow things to be. But what we are talking about on a one axiom emotional system of humanity, which goes on one layer. Nobody has joy of sadness. Because we are talking about one layer of conditioning, not the opposite of it. Yeah. But if we did have condition to have joy of sadness, then we would be happy to be sad.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
It's sad to be happy.
But we don't have it. Yeah, because everything's based on expectation. That's what we want. If you were expected to be sad, and everybody in the whole world was sad, and you were the only one happy, then you would be upset of being sad, of being happy, sir. So it's how it is. But that is, one layer again is one layer. So bottom line is that you can look at everything many ways. But I don't have search for happiness. And I wish no happiness for me or none of my children or close people to me.
I understand.
And I hope, the only thing I hope, that they become the same way as I am.
Why?
So they have the same wishes.
But why?
Don't wishes.
Because experience of life becomes fuller.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And it's no longer I have to deny certain part of me or certain part of life to keep the state that I want to have. Because the only way, if I wanted to be happy, anything that doesn't make me happy, I would deny.
Wow.
If I don't want...
First you say accept everything.
If I am experiencing everything and I don't care be happy or sad, I allow everything. I allow the opposite to be correct.
Yeah. You welcome everything.
That's why the word enlightenment is actually paradoxical, because if somebody is expected to get enlightened, he wants himself to be just in line, and it cannot be. So he is denying the shadow part.
Well, the thing is, if you know what enlightenment is, then you realize you cannot deny anything. Because if light goes through you and you're connected fully, there is nothing to be denied and there is nothing to be judged.
Exactly.
The judge is the word.
But we don't really know until we get there, do we?
Yes. But you don't get there. Nobody is ever enlightened.
Ever.
That's
Maybe
right.
for a few moments and then goes back to...
No. But it depends on what level of enlightenment we talk about it. But enlightening, you can be connected. You can be with light at certain moment of your life, and whatever you can be that. You can have that connection. But to be constantly have connected, no. No. But I just told you, whatever I say for me is the only truth.
For him only.
For him.
For,
Not
don't
only.
forget.
Not only. If it was only for him, we were not here.
Sorry.